Victoria's environmental regulator, we use our authority to uphold environmental standards. We assume that most people want to do the right thing, and we're committed to working with industry, business and members of the community to help them do their part in protecting Victoria's environment. To hold polluters to account, EPA has a range of powers and tools, from official warnings for minor offences to criminal prosecutions for serious breaches of the Environment Protection Act. This is an important part of our work as a regulator because it provides confidence that offenders will be penalised for their actions and sends a clear warning to others. Over the past 12 months, we've recruited more legal and investigative staff to strengthen our prosecution capability, including the appointment of 46 authorised Environment Protection Officers.
EPA has had a very successful year, and our focus on building resources and strengthening our procedures has paid off. We've had matters heard this year in the County Court, the Supreme Court, the Magistrates Court, as well as VCAT, the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal. We've successfully completed 22 prosecutions from 15 different environmental incidents. And over the year, EPA has issued 392 pollution abatement notices and 180 clean-up notices for sites across Victoria.
We've also issued more than 12,000 fines for breaches of the Environment Protection Act.
The largest fine imposed by a Victorian court for an offence under the Environment Protection Act last financial year was a fine imposed by the Magistrates Court of Victoria, and that was $125,000. The offender was an environmental assessments company. This company was engaged to prepare a report about the nature of some waste on a site that was going to be prepared for the development of apartments. A previous environmental assessment had been prepared indicating that the waste on the site was Category A prescribed industrial waste because it was highly contaminated with lead. Category A industrial waste is the highest hazard categorisation for waste in Victoria. The offender in this prosecution was engaged to provide that second opinion and prepared a report indicating that the waste on the site was a combination of solid inert tiles and a small percentage of Category C soil. Ultimately, when the EPA became involved, it tested the waste and found that it was indeed Category A lead-impacted soil. The Magistrates Court found that the matter demonstrated a willful disregard for the responsibilities of an environmental assessor.
The Victorian public play a vital role in helping EPA continue to prevent harm and stop polluters in their tracks.
Public reporting is critical to EPA being able to be an effective regulator in the field. We receive somewhere in the vicinity of 12,000 pollution reports, but the information they contain is vital and helps us track down those who pollute and to hold them to account, and helps us prevent further harm to human health and the environment.